Hey all you zealots and zerglings, it's time for Game 3 of Mad Hive and Hagore versus the world. If you haven't seen Game 1 and 2, go check them out now because I'm about to spoil the endings, as it were. So I'll give you one more moment to stop the replay here and go to Games 1 and 2 first. Alright? Okay, so right now we are 0-2 in our 7-game series of 2v2s, and just beside ourselves with what to do. And Hagore, I'm of course Zerg, and Hagore is the red Terran up here, and we are going against Admiral, the purple Terran, and Rubicante, the teal Terran. So 2 Terrans, not usually a fun prospect with the way Terrans can turtle. And I think at this point I am probably going, yes, I think I'm going my, actually doing a build this time, dispensing with the Zerglings and going for my 5-minute roaches, as I like to call it. I think it might also be considered a 7-roach rush. I don't know if it's technically that build, but I think there's some variations to that build. But it basically involves me getting 7 roaches and to start with, but I've timed it out. I can get them in about 5 minutes, so I call it my 5-minute roaches. And getting my spawning pool. Oh, and about to be scouted by the good Admiral. Just gonna pop in, tag my hatchery, and run back home. Must have been some sort of frat hazing. Alright, SCV, you're new to the crowd. I want you to run in, tag that hatchery, and run back. So what is Admiral up to? Looks like he's having a little SCV race here. And oh, it looks like Hagore's SCV is not getting out because the wall is closed. He's calling out early refinery. I don't know if it is or not, but I'm not an expert. Now it looks like the Admiral's going to come back and tag me again, and I'm just dropping down my gas and training my first queen. No Zerglings, because as I said, I'm going for a roach build. I suppose I could pop a couple of Zerglings maybe to throw at the watchtowers, but we're not doing that here. And Rubicante has got his wall in finished. He's got a tech lab, not doing anything with it yet. But he put enough a second barracks, so let's throw out the production tab. And looks like we got also got an orbital command coming out for him. Just finishing. And throwing down a 3rd barracks. So he's going 3 racks and has yet to produce any units. And I've got my Roach Warren on its way. So we got that going for me. Looks like we got Terrans here for Hagore. Or Marines here for Hagore. Or everything he produces is Terran, of course. And he does have his orbital command. He's got some energy he could be using. So I'm not sure why he's not throwing down some mules. Rubicante, yeah, Rubicante's using some mules, so he's doing his deal. And the Admiral has his orbital command, so well, he's using his mules. And throwing down another 2nd barracks for him. Getting a 2nd gas. Interesting. He's building up a lot of gas and he's not using it yet. Hagore used those mules. Yeah. Oh, now he's using some mules. There we go. So all the Terrans are using their mules. Oh, and we got stim packs for Rubicante. Oh, and looks like my first roaches are out. The first 5 roaches are ready. Oh, that was a little alliterative. And my larvae are popping. Oh, we got an expansion for the Admiral. He summoned down a mule a bit early there. Wasting precious energy. That's not really that good. He should have waited until that thing was done. Looks like we got a little bit of Marine Marauder here. Oh, and he's also getting concussive shells. The Marauder's slow. And we got a starport for Hagore. That's unless he's getting meta. No, double starport. Interesting. Seems a bit aggressive. I think he could. Really doesn't seem to see any need to get 2 stargates this early. But who knows? Looks like I'm throwing down an expansion. Want to compliment my 7 roaches, which I've probably gone back to producing. Yeah, I'm going back to producing drones now. Oh, no, got thrown around another roach. How's my macro doing? It's doing terrible as usual. I'll probably throw down an Evo chamber to use up some of that. I just never use my minerals fast enough, although I'm building up quite a bit of gas, too. It looks like Hagore's ready to move out. Check the army size. We are at 77 against 72, so we do have a slight advantage in food. They got a pretty tight wall. So it looks like I've set my roaches to follow his marines. It's not a lot of marines for this point in the game. He's on one barracks and 2 Stargate. So I'm not sure about this build. So only got a few marines, then he's going to go right into Vikings. Something a little more straightforward and standard would probably be a good idea. And he's producing a tank. That's no problem there. And getting siege mode. And I think we had a bit of a mis-microing here. Now, I had my units on follow because he said he was going in. And I think what happened is that he set them to attack command into the base. And due to the wall off, the pathing was all messed up. And they just ran here down in the corner. So the Rubicante got a good look at our army, which he now is run down here, and they're not doing absolutely anything whatsoever. So he probably should have just sent them, if he's going to attack move, at least attack move out into here in this area, and then maybe see what's going on there. And ooh, now it comes Rubicante's force, which is pretty sizable. Not sure where they're heading. Hagore is going to come in here with his Vikings and hit the supply lines. So yeah, that's just a medevac. That's not going to do anything against these Vikings. Oh, and here comes the Admiral's force. And it's done a pretty good. Let's check the income tab. Yeah, we've still got quite a decent economy because, well, he does have this second base, so hitting the supply lines of the guy with the expansion is not. Oh, when he lost all the Vikings, that was even worse. So I'm not really sure what build's going on here. And then our force is about to meet this one, but not very good position as we all kind of just straggle in and just get completely slaughtered. There's way too many marauders for my roaches, because marauders do 20 damage to armored, which definitely is a roach. So we got a pretty sizable force here, and we've taken, oh my goodness, we've taken huge losses. I mean, even combined, they don't even total the loss of one of us. So what are we producing now? I don't know what I have. I've got nothing. I lost my entire army, and now I'm producing nothing. Oh, well, that's units. Production. Oh, production, I guess I'm going mass Zerglings now because I saw that he had Marauders, and I'm like, I want to get Zerglings out. Oh, and now Hagore is going for Banshee and Cloak, which is not going to do any good with this force that is here right now and way outnumbers my Zerglings. Oh, and he's on his way. Oh, no, those aren't. Those are Rubicante's medevacs. And they're going to march into my base, and since I'm the only one that's... And I'm going to try to throw down some spine crawlers. Too late for those, unfortunately. And I don't know what I can hope to have here. Oh, Hagore's going to pull in some Banshees. A little late to the party. Are they going to use that cloak? Oh, one of them goes down before they use their cloak. And then the scan is just going to reveal him anyhow. So this is not at all what I... Oh, and these guys aren't even cloaked. So this is not at all what I needed to save my base. He really needed to be producing probably Marines. Oh, and look, he's allowed his lovely tanks just in here guarding his own base while I get slaughtered. So we're going to chalk this one up to a bad build. Yes, trap indeed. And another scan goes down. And what am I going here? It looks like I'm going to try to, once again, desperately save my base for no particular reason. And bump out some drones. Well, I needed the drones if I'm going to get back in this, but I'm not going to get back in this unless Hagore can pull out something besides Banshees. Yeah, mass-producing Banshees. How long do Banshees take to build? Banshees take a minute to build. Marines take 25 seconds. So he could produce like 2 1/3 Marines in the time it takes him to make one Banshee. Throw a reactor and that doubles. Can't throw a reactor to make Banshees. It looks like I'm pulling my drones out to save this base, but that's not going to happen. These Marauders will make real fast work of this. Oh man, look at that just go down. A lot of Marauders. So I'm done. That's it for my base. All I've got left is 3 Overlords. And a dead larva. Oh, no, that larva's... And now another dead larva. Something's alive here. Oh, no, just more larva. Larva with 10 armor. Oh, they gotta be tough. Someone came in and sniped all your larva. That would just be devastating. Oh, he's gonna run his command center away. Good thought. So, I'm gonna chalk this one up to that double Stargate Viking Banshee build is probably not what you need against mass 3M, which is what we double 3M. So that is game 3. Another still over, and we're gonna GG. God always GG. So, I hope you enjoyed that. Me, not so much, but on to Game 4, and have a day.